Hey guys, welcome to Caregiving 101's product review. Today I've got Dan Keating from Drive Medical with us, and we are going to be talking about Rollators, which are the next step up from canes and walkers. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, so the thing I've noticed with Rollators is there's all kinds of models out there, all right? And my mom, again, lives in Abilene, Texas. I'm 1,000 miles away from her. And if I want to order her one, how do I size the right one?
Right. So you're right. There's a variety of options, and selecting the right one for your mom's very important. So the first thing we look at is the weight capacity. So each spec should be published. It will give you what the weight capacity is based on your mom's weight. Make sure that fits what she needs. The second thing to look at is going to be your handle height needed and your seat to floor height needed.
All right.
So depending on, for a basic guide for height measurement for the handles, if you know her height in inches, you can divide that by 2, and it's going to find roughly what the handle height needs to be.
So she's 5'6" at 66 inches, so 33 inches.
Right, and it's going to be a range because the height of the handles is always adjustable.
Okay.
On the seat to floor height, we have junior models, we have adjustable height models, there's all variety. So you really want to find out, with her feet touching the ground, and if she's sitting in a regular seat, if you get the measurement from the back of the knee to the floor, it will give you a good range of what she needs to be at.
So we want her feet to touch the ground.
You want her feet for stability purposes, correct.
Okay, very good. All right, now, once we've done that, how do we figure out which model? Clearly there's differences between all kinds of models, whether it's a Cadillac version or a Chevy version.
Yep.
Tell me about the differences.
So with a couple basic things to look at beyond style is going to be, does she need 3 wheels or 4 wheels based on her home environment? So how is she going to be using it?
Why would you need 3 wheels versus, is it a thinner haul or
right? So
hallways?
Yeah, so 3 is going to be more narrow, so it gives you a smaller footprint.
Gotcha.
So the idea of these mobility devices to help with their daily activities of going to the bathroom and changing and stuff like that. So it needs to fit within the doorways and the hallways.
All right.
The second thing to look for is the wheel size. So you can see these two have different style wheels, 6-inch, 8-inch, up to 10-inch. And so if you have someone that's going to be in an environment that's more outdoors, they're going to be using it on different levels of terrain. The bigger the wheel, the more ease of transition over the surfaces are.
The all-terrain vehicle?
Correct.
The 10-inch wheel?
It gives you better traction. Higher plush carpet indoors. Again, the bigger wheel is going to move over better on that. A third thing to look at is going to be the seat.
Okay.
So there's padded, there's hard plastic. We always suggest a more durable, padded, comfortable seat is going to be better for your loved one versus a hard plastic that's not comfortable for anybody.
So brakes? Somebody can sit and just take a break and rest?
Yeah, so the beauty of the Rollator is really for those patients that are more active, those loved ones that are more active. And if you're taking mom shopping and mom needs a break and she just needs to sit down because she's fatigued, you can engage the brakes.
Awesome.
Has an adjustable backrest here, and she can sit down and take as much time as she needs, and then when she's ready to go again, make her mobile by releasing the brakes. But engaging the brakes is key so it doesn't move away, and that's why it's important for the seat to floor height to be measured so that her feet are touching the ground.
All right, now, one important thing. My mother took care of my father who had Parkinson's, and she was the one lifting the rollator in the car, in and out all the time, lifting Dad all the time. What's the easiest model to help with lifting?
So another thing, weight capacity is important to fit the patient weight, but as the caregiver, with the one transporting the product, you want to find out what the weight of the actual product is so you can lift it. So with this standard rollator, again, it folds up through the basket here. You're going to see it's a little bit more cumbersome. So we have deluxe models that with a quick pull, single release, it's going to be a little bit lighter. So I always say look at the specs and make sure that you know the weight of the product you're buying, because you need to make sure it's going to be able to be supported by you as you transport your loved one.
Outstanding. All right, Dan, thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott.
Guys, if you need more information, visit us at caregiving101.com.